Mm. Moritz, what's up? How's it going? You're pissed off now? Or you're pissed of now? Sorry. I misread that. James, don't shame people. I tried to say that with a straight face. It didn't happen. Alright, what pissed you off? JJ, welcome back. Oh yeah, since you're here, I can package up your order. Your tenacious won't go back together, probably. What do you mean, probably? No, because if you got to buy a new one, then you got to buy a new one, and those things are a little bit pricey. Nice to know you're not getting scammed. No, I've sold to quite a few people. Properly. Send me some pictures of what you're talking about. If it's really bad, I might be able to sound stupid. Might ship it over here and I'll put it together. Okay. Gotta pack this up for shipping. Nope, not mod. I don't know. I can buy things over and over again, but doesn't mean I want to. But yeah, if things don't go well, just send it over here and I'll clean it up and send it back. If I can't get it put back together, then I won't charge you for shipping. I won't turn into a lighter, don't worry. Beautiful. No, I made money. Don't worry about it. Ooh, that's how dull this thing is? I just poked the shit out of myself and it didn't even break the skin. You guys saw that, right? That is sad. That was about to be the first time I got myself on stream. And like, you shitting me? I'm returning this shit. That's sad. If I poke myself, I should be bleeding. Because I earned it. Fucking dumbass. You got your first tattoo on Friday. What'd you get? Okay. There's my shippy stuff. Fair enough. I never really got into music other than singing. Steal a brain rot. What's up? I thought about making my own music, and then it never went anywhere because I think it's because the shit that I was needing was too expensive, but I don't remember for sure. Okay, so there's the mini praxis. I'm not done with padding yet, but let's get me a good knife. I'll be right back with some more adhesive stuff. My computer barely runs Google. And I don't know, I'm far enough in this hobby. I don't think I need to start another one. Okay, so let's see. Your receipt is nine. Yep, it runs on an i3 and whatever it came with from factory. Oops. I forgot to ask, do you want it sharpened before I ship it out? Because I don't think I sharpened it. Kind of regret saying this after I packaged this thing up, but if it needs sharpened, it needs sharpened. Shouldn't be too hard to take apart. I think I'm just going to sharpen it anyway. I don't think I sharpened this one. I've got 3 of them, and I don't remember which one I sharpened. Oh, yeah, no, that one's sharp. Is this my edge or a factory edge? That is a factory edge. Do you want the factory edge or do you want me to sharpen it? Doesn't change much either way. No price difference. Just changes what I put on there. It either says plus free sharpening or it doesn't. But that is definitely a factory edge. Pens and pen blades, did you get your knife? Well, according to me, when I'm finished sharpening, my edges are better, but I haven't tested this. No problem. Glad that went well. Okay, where were we? Yeah, I have a computer that I spent $100 on, and that is it. Um, what do I have Spyderco wise? At the moment, the stuff from Spyderco isn't super impressive. I think the only one that I've got up for sale right now is this tiny dude. And it would be a great child's first knife, but other than that, like, I get a full 4-finger grip, which is fine. I just prefer a bigger knife than that. Unfortunately, I think everybody else or every other knife is called for, which wasn't very many to begin with. Here in a week or two, we'll see what. I think that wasn't ambitious, yeah. In 8CR. Oramro. Oram. I'm gonna butcher that every time that I try and say it, but how you doing? So tonight we're packing two things that have sold over the last couple days. And we're sharpening one of them. But yeah, if you're willing to wait a couple weeks, we'll see what the auctions show up with. And I might have something better. We'll see what I can pop up with here pretty soon. What's your price range, JJ? See what I can come up with. Well, you have it called, so I think you got until November is what I said. Like November 15th or something. I think I missed a spot. Definitely missed a spot. Yep, 90 on the little native. There's some factors that come into that pricing, but yeah. Yeah, it is. This one. That was for Eagle Scout. He when I bought it, as soon as I bought the auction, he got with me about it. So I just didn't show it off to anybody else. So it's not that you missed it. I think you were like a couple weeks late or something. And again, the things or the reasoning behind the price is somebody had it laser engraved. And things like that are just hard to sell. Like everybody seems to forget as soon as they see a custom laser engraving thing on it, everybody seems to forget that it's still a decent knife. I'm gonna go grab a better stone and get it ready. You say that. I'm gonna be using the Chiefer cut on this to get it reprofiled. Give it a few minutes to soak. And not everybody likes the sandblasted or acid wash finish. And you got to keep in mind with the acid wash, you need to tape off sections. Oh, it's in pretty good condition. It's almost new. Actually, the pocket clip doesn't have very much wear on it either, if any. That's where wear really starts showing at first. sent you that link to the one dude selling just the blade for $80, right? Making me look like a fool. Why? They're not bad. To me, anyway. MDC, welcome back. I know, it's just kind of the basic deep carry pocket clip. Yep. I don't know. I don't think it's going to sell, so. Any minute now, that stone will be finished, and then we can start sharpening. I think that's about long enough to be soaking for. I wish you good luck on that. Your Tenacious is an M4, right? I don't know if they discontinued the original Elementum. Mm. Yeah, 8CR13 MOV. That's what the base models are made out of. Not that it's a bad knife or anything. The M4s are pretty pricey though. So that probably needs taken off with the dreaded that burr doesn't look terrible. Okay. I'll try with the not a fan of M4 or 8CR. I can understand both, honestly. Spyderco does still use BD1N. I think it's stupid, but they do. That's their base model high end. Like the Para 3. Okay. If you want your M4 sharpened, you can ship it over here. YouTuber discount. Pay for shipping on the first one and that's it. It can be really good, and Spyderco is one of the few companies that does it right. We can compare it real quick. This should be sharp already, by the way. I don't think it needs anything else. A nice toothy edge that D2 likes. Should be really good. Okay, now we'll stick it back in the little package. Oh yeah, I did have it in there like this. Same here. Well, I've only gotten one knife in Nitro V. Yep, no problem. It's part of the KO experience, or whatever. I don't know, I just don't sell knives with a dull edge. Makes me feel like shit. Makes you think about it like, damn. I could have sharpened that, but chose not to. When all it cost me is like 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah, I don't do that. course you don't cut worth shit. This is the worst tape that I've ever gotten. But I have to use it before buying more, or else it goes to waste. Now let's see. I think you mean 440C, and no, I think both of you mean 440. Because I've never heard of 400. 400C and 420HC is the other one. Okay, what were we comparing again? CTS BD1N. BD1N. Well, it's stainless. I'm gonna be honest, all it really has is stainless. And the reason I say that is because it's low in carbon, relatively speaking. Appreciate it, Ron. You have a great night. I don't think it's soft by any means. I was just saying, yeah, hardness up to 63 HRC. It looks like it's just a stainless tough steel. I can look it up on Knife Steel Nerds and see if it shows up. Appreciate it, Ron. Now, 440C is pretty decent. Yeah, it is. We'll look it up real quick so we can compare it to some other stuff. We'll see you later, Ron. Have a good one. BD1N is comparable to 440A. Really? That's fucking disappointing. You gotta be shitting me. It's like the same 440A, 3.5, 3.5, 8.5. BD1N, 3.5, 3.5, 8.5. It's literally just Carpenter 440A. Not the same, they're not the same steel by any means, but performance-wise. And 440A is the same as 7CR. I think Rough Rider uses VG10. I swear I remember Rough Rider using T1 or something on one of their knives. I need to go look that up right now. I just figured out what T1 was the other day. If it is heat treated anywhere decent, then that shit's gonna be wild. T10, okay, not T1. Big difference. T10. Yep. Big difference. That's sad. For a second there, I got really excited. So this is all prepped and ready to ship. Now we just need to stick it in the envelope. With 5 Q-tips. Just so you guys know that I'm not cheaping out. One, two, three, four, 5. There they are. Perfect. Stick the knife in there. Nope. And I have to write yep. Okay. Now we stick the receipt in with the knife. Because putting them in together makes it a lot easier than putting them in separately. Then we peel, pull, fold over, and then, just in case, we tape right there. Why do I ship it with Q-tips? Somebody thought it would be funny, and I agreed. So now I ship with Q-tips. So how are the live streams going? Awesome. Now we have the only downside of packing it on stream, which is trying to tape the shipping label on here when it's not flat. Now somebody else ordered something. That's nice. Last time you had one. Yes, it was the Valor, and I'm returning it tomorrow. I'm not even doing the full week. So somebody bought this off Blade Binge, so we're gonna ship that out. Well, first of all, it came with the worst factory edge I've ever received. And then second, I don't like Tontos. So here's what went on in my head, right? I thought about it. I thought I could make a video on this thing, but I don't feel right. Well, I might as well upload the video that I already made. But the green one looks better, is actually able to be sharpened by me, and yeah, no, that's about it. It's also $5 more, which I'm not looking forward to, but what do you do? Fine, I won't do it on the table. Oh, tiny splinters, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a few reasons why I don't usually go for carbon fiber. Much prefer titanium. For not too far off of the price point. They're actually priced pretty similarly most of the time. Ah, yes. Packing pillows. And packing peanuts. Not only do you get a snack with your new knife, but you also get a couple pillows that'll pop if you lay your head on them. I don't think I have anything in fake carbon fiber, I'll be honest. White Cheetos, yeah, pretty much. You know what's funny? The dude that bought this knife, whoever it is going to be extremely confused when they open their knife or they open their box and it comes with 5 Q-tips because they don't watch my channel, I don't think. Dude's going to be so confused. I think I might just run with 3 of the packing pillows if I can make it all fit. As for the receipt, we still need to fill that out. What was it, 85? Yep, 04. So 0.4 millimeter. I'm testing it out, comparing it to the Pilot G2, and I'm not sure which one I like more yet. You got to keep in mind, I've loved the G2 ever since I got my hands on it for the first time. Let's see. Oh, yeah, blade bend. The juice feels cheaper. Have a good one, Woodinator. We'll see you later. Yep, 85. Yeah, it feels a lot cheaper than the G2 does. For I'll be honest, there's only 3 pens that I really use in my life. The Pilot G2, the Pilot Juice, and the Bic Crystal, and I fucking hate the Crystal. It is my least favorite pen. 6318 SS. Glad this thing sold. Paid. Due 0. Dude, it's the worst pen I've ever handled. And I don't usually complain about a pen, but oh my god. It is the worst pen ever. And they've sold billions of them. I'm pretty sure they've sold over 1 billion. But because they're so cheap, everybody ends up buying them. Okay, receipt goes in the box. Wow. I think we've already sold 12 knives this year. Which I didn't start. I think they're like 10 cents a piece, if that. And that's at the dollar store. You can buy them in bulk for even less. The fact that they make profit on the crystal blows my mind. Because I'll bet you none of you really thought about that. It never really comes to mind when you think of pricing, but the crystal makes profit in bulk, probably being sold for like 5 cents a piece. Oh, 5 Q-tips. Can't forget them. Just send a message on Blade Binge that says, "Thank you for supporting the channel. Enjoy your Q-tips." Dude receives his knife, 5 Q-tips in the box. No clue what the hell is going on. Some people ship stickers, some people... Some people ship a pouch with their stuff. Me? I wouldn't be caught dead doing either of those. Potato. I live in the potato state. It moves. That's not good enough. Oh. I reuse all of the packing peanuts that get sent to me by other companies. Still moves. I'm not happy with that. More packing peanuts it is. I don't know, pens aren't normally my thing. I only use them when I'm sitting here. don't feel comfortable shipping like that. Oh. Duh. It's the knife moving around inside the box. Duh. Much better. What is she making? No clue who she is. I'm packing stuff up that's got to be shipped out tomorrow. No movement, as it should be. Okay. A lot of Ganzos that I've seen are cheap knockoffs of other knives. I don't usually support that, so the few that I've held, I wasn't impressed with. Nothing moves, as it should be. Nothing moves. Hell yeah. Now, just in case, bit of tape. There we go. Now this one just needs a shipping label. Awesome. You have a good one, Chris. Is there anything else that we want to do tonight? The mini Adamas needs stropping because it didn't look as good as it could have earlier today. Exactly how it should look. With a nice polish. Is there anything else? Somebody else did forget to have that showing for the whole stream, unfortunately. Yep, that case is now sold. Does Case have a warranty system? Case knives, warranty. Warranty and repair. The limited lifetime warranty. Each and every case knife to be free of defects in materials and workmanship for the life of the owner, and will repair or replace with a new case knife at our option any case knife that is defective. That's they say that's what was it? That's how strongly we feel about the quality of our cutlery. Now, you need to work on quality control if you're going to be saying that statement. Quality's been lacking lately. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's lifetime, but it's limited lifetime. You hear that? That's the blade play that this knife has. This blade shouldn't be moving at all. I can attest to that. Probably my favorite slip joint. I mean, the centering is decent, but it doesn't stay. No, better way of putting it. It stays where it is when it's closed, but when it opened, I mean, this one's the chrome vanadium and this one's the carbon steel. I'll be honest, I think I would have picked the chrome vanadium on this if I had the chance to do so. Nope, it shouldn't. I'll send it in, see what they think. Fill out a form and get it taken care of. Then I'll probably, if they replace it, I'll probably end up selling this. Because I don't know, this one fits the hand better than that one does. This one's just huge. Okay, so I'll admit, I tried using a vise to press this back together and it didn't do anything. My little bench vise. Just because I'm curious to see if it'll fix it this time. And these are rubber pads. Don't worry about me damaging it. It's fine. Nope. Still loose. Oh well. Worth a shot. Yeah, I'll fill out one of their warranty forms and send it in. Nope. Definitely shouldn't. Almost none of my other knives do. Then once I get it back, if it's in good working order, it just takes a long time. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to that. What's your guys' turnaround? 4 months. Dude, that's insane. They want me to send so that we can quickly assess your knife's condition. Please include one or more photos per knife. You shitting me? Warranty issue or repair work. Warranty. Purchase date, I don't know. Less than a year ago. Photos must include date stamp, one of on one of the blades, all blades open and visible, and the damage. You can include up to 3 photos, maximum size of 5 megabytes. Dude, that is tiny. No, my knife is not sentimental. I just want to get rid of it. Dude, 5 megabyte. My pictures are like 16. How the fuck am I supposed to get it down to 5? You shitting me? Compress the shit out of that. Now, don't get me wrong, I can get a perfectly fine picture of that, but how the hell do I tell them blade play and then show them a picture of blade play? Like what? You want me having a picture like this and then an arrow that goes back and forth? Like, whoop-de fucking do. Nobody's gonna know what that means. No, but it sounds like the picture is mandatory. That's the thing that bothers me. Like, dude, it shouldn't really matter. No, but see, did it say all pictures have to have the date stamp on it or just one? Photos must include date stamp on one of the blades. All blades open and visible, and the damage. So every photo that I take has to have the date marker on it. And they want me to show them that it has blade play. That is not going to work out. Well, I don't know about you guys, but this thing doesn't look very trashed. It's well worn, right? But not trashed. The blade's straight. The tip is straight. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll try it out. I really don't want to spend more money on this thing than I have to. I got this one for a killer deal. I think this one was like 15. I get really good deals on these things. So if you guys are into case knives, let me see. Nope. It might have been because I had it slightly sideways, but if I have it dead on, I don't see a warp. Actually, is that a grind inconsistency or is that... No, I see what he's talking about. And that's a grind inconsistency. That's not warping. They fucked up when grinding it. No, I see what you're talking about. And I see the kind of warping that you think you see. You don't see it in person. It's not there. And then there's right here, you can see a part sticking out that catches your finger. On this side, it doesn't. So they fucked up the grind on it. This is what I'm talking about. Case quality control used to be good. I mean, this one kind of sucks because it's got rubbing that goes on every time you close it, which it doesn't bother me. It's a user, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, that one shouldn't be like that. Oh well. So, bunker audio. Are you in the US? The reason I'm asking is because you have Panama in the name. I've been disappointed. The more I see them, the more disappointed I am. It's like some of the only traditional shit that's still made in the US. And don't get me wrong, they're way over, well, not way overpriced, but they are. If you've got a PO box in Florida, that works. Yep, I can do that. Is there something specific you're looking for? Like, are you looking for Stockmans, Trappers, a Sodbuster Jr. in black? I can look, but I don't think that one's going to be easy to find. I'll agree with that. Yeah, sure. I mean, this one's not going up for sale. This one's mine. $31.37. Yeah, I don't know where I'd find a black one. I'll look, but I don't know where I'd find it. So this one we were just talking about sending this in for warranty. The next time my buddy gets an auction, I'll tell him to I don't think I've ever seen a case fishing knife in person before. Yeah, no problem. God, the fact that I finally got ground fog to say something. Oh, that's not priced terribly. You like simple design. Okay, that's fair. Oh, that's stainless. Do you like stainless? Or do you prefer or carbon steel? Yeah, getting your shit stolen sucks. I know that. So this one at the moment I'm holding for somebody. In some areas this is considered a gravity knife, but this is a Civivi Elementum 1 carbon steel. Okay. So the ones that I've found so far, you can get the black and stainless for pretty low price. Yep, I'm holding that for somebody. I'm not sure if he's interested in it, but I bought it to see if he was. Let me keep looking around a little bit. See if I can find somewhere for you to buy them. Brand new, I think they're 65. But again, at the moment, I'm holding it for somebody. Need to get a hold of them. See if he's actually interested or not. You know what's wonderful is when I look up this knife that I'm trying to find, and then every time that I find it, it's in stainless. Fucking stainless. Stainless this, stainless that. I just said maybe I should clarify. Carbon. Any case slip joints for sale. Ooh. Good and bad news with that. So at the moment, I'm holding a knife for somebody. The downside of holding everything for a month is when people are interested. Yeah, slip joint. Well, you said, so when the 15th rolls around, if Tennessee Yee doesn't show back up, I've got a case 6254 in stainless that I'll put back up for sale. Now, the issue with it at the moment is the tip is bent on, yeah, on the clip point blade. To the point where it will likely need replaced, unless you want to sharpen that out. Case with their damn inconsistent grinds. Look at this. Tiny bevel. Way bigger bevel. And you wonder why I'm so disappointed in them. It's pretty common with a lot of different makers. Handmade? I don't think so. Are supposedly they are handmade, but even then, you guys have seen how I sharpen. I don't have issues with holding an angle. Yep, no problem. I don't think I have any other cases that are going up for sale at the moment. Is there something specific you're looking for, or just curious what I got? Do you have Instagram yet? Have I convinced you to get Instagram yet? How much for what? I should probably clarify. None of these things on the table are for sale right now. Um, I should probably have stuff that's up for sale on the table. Well, that's dumb. Yep, the downside of working with Meta is they don't care. They just don't. Alright, so all that stuff that's on the table is up for sale. All the knives, anyway. Well, I was asking because that's where I prefer to talk to people. It's a lot easier than email for me. The top left knife is a Camillus electrician's knife. I love how you both asked the same question. This one is not in the best of condition. It's a Model 27 from, I think, between the 50s to the 70s with Delrin scales. Covers. Sorry, covers. Now I'm likely able to get a second one if the one at the local pawn shop hasn't sold already. Yeah, everything up here is for sale. So I'll be honest, I think the one at the local pawn shop is in better condition than that. So the one at the pawn shop is going to cost more though. So this one has one blade and the other one's a screwdriver. As for the price, I think I was told that these things go from like 20 to 35, and I don't want to charge that much. So I think I'll do 20 shipped. I'm not even sure if I'm making any money on it. Shreyan, welcome back. I'm probably going to end the stream here pretty soon. Sometime here pretty soon. And the one at the pawn shop would probably end up being like 25 or 30. It's in a lot better condition than this one though. Actually, now I'm curious, what do these things sell for on eBay? Appreciate the subscription. Thanks for dropping by. eBay. Okay. I don't know. It's not in great condition, so. Kilakina, how's it going? I think I've seen you in here before. Yep, I have. Okay. Well, sure. This one's a quality knife. It's just really expensive. We'll see you later, Bunker, if you're headed out. The two top knives. Kershaw Leak. And no clue what this one is. Is this one polished? It's not. Well, we gotta fix that. They're both Kershaws, I'll put it that way. The Leak is made in the US, the other one, whatever the hell it is made in China. Have a good one, Bunker Audio. We'll see you later. It's the Kershaw Outcome. Brand new, those bad boys run. It is assisted, by the way. That bad boy ran $55. Yeah, fucking right. What was it everywhere else? 40. Ha ha ha, very funny. No, that was actually pretty good. Probably the best joke that I've heard today, but it's a little past 1 o'clock, so that's not saying much. Those be looking sharp. A few of them are sharp. I think all of them are sharp. Except maybe the Camillus. The Camillus might not be sharp. It's been a while. Oh, that sucks. Oh, yeah, I sharpened that. Forgot to throw the receipt in with the, damn, that sucks. Well, I know what I have to do now. I put the shipping label on it. I have to put this under the shipping label. That sucks. Oh well. I just have to make sure that I remember to do that. Now this one needs a polished edge. So we're going to do that because I'm bored. Yeah, the ZT's good. It doesn't need it. Tons of these for sale, by the way. That one needs the polished edge. Okay. It doesn't sell well. It really doesn't. You'd think that it would. It's an American made knife with a quality steel, and it just doesn't sell worth shit. You're probably thinking, oh, but you're trying to sell them for too high. I'm not. I'm really not. I have them set for 35. The problem is, nobody that's looking at them posted on Blade Binge comes over to my streams. So they don't know that, like, I sell them on Blade Binge for 35 plus shipping, which plus shipping over there is like $10. But if you come to my streams, I'll sell them to you for 35 free shipping. And I'll make more money and you save $10. They don't know that because nobody cares to take a look. It's priced where I feel is right, considering I take them apart, clean them, put them back together, and sharpen them. They're in the top working order that they could be in. I don't make them, I just clean them and sharpen them and then sell them. Yep. Chat isn't super busy. There's no point in not answering. Makes people not want to come back. This is a diamond lapping film. It's an 1800 grit diamond lapping film from Sharpo. Basically, what they do is it's a diamond set. They send you a 3x9 piece of glass, and then these on top are basically just stickers, and as they wear out you can replace them, but they are diamond encrusted stickers or tape or whatever you want to call them. And they look like this. Flexible, then you just tape them on there. They come with adhesive on the back. You got to take the sticker thing off. The best deal for a USA made knife. Y'all are going to hate me for this. The Buck Bantam. Coming in at, I think, under $30. You get a USA made knife made in northern Idaho with decent steel. The only downsides are it's a lockback with plastic scales. That's going to put some people off. But it's a good knife. It's a nice thick blade stock. It's just a solid all around knife. I think it is probably the best choice. And I'm pretty sure at my local knife shop they just dropped the price even lower. Northwest Knives. Buck. Bantam. I don't know how they make profit on that. Yeah, they still make it. Now, it's in 420 HC, which is, not the best blade steel by any means. That one's 2.75 inches. This one is 3.125 inches. The Buck Bantam 285 in black thermoplastic scales and 420 HC for $27. And if you buy two off of this website, you get free shipping. Yeah, that was good. But that is definitely the most bang for your buck American made knife on the market right now. It's a good knife. It sharpens up nice and easy. Highly recommend taking a look at it. Sean, welcome back. How's it going? That is really early. To be completely fair, that's like when I go to bed. It is a Kershaw outcome. The Launch 19's made in the US, though. This one is not. I'm having issues holding an angle on this side. I don't think I've ever seen a Launch 19, to be honest. Oh, okay. Yeah, I sold one the other day. Sold it to Brando. Too big for me. The handle's too big for me. I think the midi iridium would be perfect, but yeah. Other than it being too big, it's a pretty good knife. The scales are a little slick though. I'll be honest, I think I've sold more iridiums than I've sold any other knife. But just so we're completely honest, I've only sold two. So I don't know what size gloves you wear. I wear a large, and my pinky doesn't fit all the way in the large gloves. So it might be worth looking into the mini if you've got the same size hands or smaller than I do. Okay, so then you'll likely want the mini. Oh, you know what? You've got a baby banter. Right now, we can compare hand sizes. Because I still have one. Okay, take your time. They come in Magna Cut, huh? Bet you that's pricey. I am not making chef's knives. Nope. I'm just sharpening a knife that needs sharpened. Okay. So this is a little small for me. It's comfortable, but it is a little bit small. Can you almost close your hand around it completely? Because if not, then your hands are definitely smaller than mine. Um, you stumbled upon me comparing hand sizes with somebody else so that we can figure out whether he's going to like the size of a knife or not. I've got a little bit of the handle sticking out when I hold it closed, too. The Atlas lock knife. Okay, so you've got slightly smaller hands than I do. So yeah, I think you'd probably like the small iridium. It also saves you like $5 or $10 if you get the smaller one. I have one knife with an Emerson wave, and it's a Kershaw, and I don't want it anymore. But I don't remember where I put it. Actually, give me just a sec. I might know where it is. Might be in the box with the rest of my Kershaws. Nope, it's missing. It's somewhere in the house. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, my pinky sticks off when I do that. I'm sure I'll find it one of these days. I'm just not 100% sure where I would have put it. Because I think it's too big to fit in in my normal boxes. Let me check the other boxes just real quick. I'm not sure it's something you're going to be interested in anyway, but it's worth a shot. Yep, I have no clue where it went. I know it's a Tonto. Where would I put that thing? Hmm. Let's see, it's got the thumb plate with the Tonto. Honestly, I just don't know what to do with it. One, I don't know where it is, and two, I don't know what to do with it when I do find it. Where would I have put that? And no, it's not. I don't think I've ever heard of that. So I'm going to say no. What is it? Kershaw. That's not it. I think this is it. It's not in the best condition. Well, it's not that. I think it's one of these. And it's a frame lock. Yep. If I can find it, how much are you willing to pay? And it also depends on how it looks, but I don't think that they make those anymore. Oh, they do. But they still have them in stock anyway. That is one of those few knives that I won't sharpen before shipping because I hate sharpening Tontos. There's a high chance that I will ruin it. It's not terrible, but it's not the best. I know I overpaid for it. Let me stick some stuff on the table and then I'll go look around a little more. Because at this point, it's not that you're interested in a knife. At this point, it's I have a knife that's missing in my house somewhere. So, for anybody that joins in, none of the stuff on the table is for sale. I'm just putting stuff out to hopefully keep some people interested. Okay. Usually I'm live streaming anytime past 11 or every day past 11 Mountain Time. Okay, on the table, everything that is for sale is actually called for at the moment. This is the only one that isn't called for, but I would assume it's because it's too expensive for most people, which is fine. I can understand not having that much money because, frankly, I don't. As for stuff that I do have going up for sale, if you give me a sec, I'll pull it all out. Or not all of it, but some of it. Nice. So all of the ones on the table right now are up for sale. Beautiful. There we go. Damn, I am interested in that knife though. Oh, and it's perfect. Other than the blade shape, sharpening that thing's gonna be a bitch, but everything else about it is just perfect. Oh, I want it so bad. The moment this thing sells, I'm buying this other one. Normally I'd start sharpening something right now, but eh. It's 4 ounces? I didn't know it was that heavy. Oh, thank God it has a lock bar insert. Titanium frame lock without a lock bar insert kind of scares me. You know what? I might as well continue trying to flatten this. Because I was going to bring that up to a polish. I think we're going to go for another 20 minutes and then I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. What in the world am I doing? I'm flattening the scales so that I can bring them up to a polish. I got bored. Well, it's a 320 grit. My next lowest is 140, and I'm not using that. It's doing it, though. Plus, lucky for me, this can just be ripped off and then replaced. So, not super worried about it. This is the true test of how long these things will last right here. Sure, but if I want that hand-rubbed finish, you go back and forth. Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's all gonna work out. If this wasn't a $30 knife, I'd be a little more worried about it. But being that it is a $30 knife that I think I paid 15 for, I don't really care. It'll look cool when I'm done. Families get money. I don't know what you mean by that. Definitely looking better. That's to finalize it. Eh. Well, this is stainless, not wood, so probably because I haven't looked. Now I'm curious. Give me just a second, guys. I'm flattening the scales so that I can bring them to a hand-rubbed finish. View channel. Go to my live stream. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'll put it this way. I'm a YouTuber. I'm some random dude on the internet, right? I'm not special. I'm just some random dude on the internet. Just because I'm doing something different than how you would do it doesn't mean that I'm doing it wrong. And I understand you may have 29 years more experience than I do, but I like to learn things by myself sometimes. Oh, yeah. So it started out with this really scratched finish, and now I'm trying to fix that. I might bring it up to a polish, but I'm doubting it. Oh, I'm going to be doing both sides. It's going to be a while. I'm not going to finish it tonight. I started like a couple days ago, and I kind of put it off and then started again and put it off. It's a boring thing. Normally I'm sharpening, but just have a polished finish yet. Yeah, that edge is polished. So I'm not a knife maker, right? I'll do it for entertainment purposes, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to hold the proper flat angle that I've been holding. Because the spot that I'm trying to hit is here and up here, because those are the high spots. But I don't think that I'm going to be able to hold it in that perfect angle I've been holding it at, doing that. Yep, hit a different spot. Start with figure nines. Yeah, so when I did the figure eights, I hit right here when I want to be hitting up here and down here. Instead, I hit like this line and nowhere over here or up here. Hence why I haven't been doing stuff like that. Do you think I don't buy my own stuff? All the stuff that I have on my channel, I bought myself. I'll admit, I think the figure nines are going to be a little tough. Going like that. Ugh, that felt weird. I don't know how I feel about the figure nines. It was interesting, but it didn't feel right. I'm going for a hand rubbed polish at the moment. I might go to polished, full polish, hand rubbed finish, not polish. I might go to polish eventually, but if it continues taking this long, then I'm probably not going to. It's not a big deal to me. I just want them flat. A cursive 9. Ooh. Figure 37s. I'll think about it. And I'm going to be honest, S. Hines. The reason that I don't listen to you very much is because when you came in from the beginning, you said I was doing everything wrong and then kept trying to push me to do other things when I'm already good at what I'm doing. and then you use your 31 years of experience as an excuse for why I should be doing it your way when I've learned it another way that works well for me. Yeah, they made me do cursive nines. You're one of the ones that made me do a cursive nine. Why am I telling you that? I know, the figure nine. God, it is almost 2 a.m. That is the whole thing that my YouTube channel is for entertainment. Shit goes wrong sometimes. That's how it is. Pure entertainment. Ooh, dude, that hand rubbed finish is great. We're getting there, guys. Look at that. That is flat. That's what we're going for on this whole thing. Now you can talk with sarcasm. There are very few comments that I will delete on my channel. You can say just about whatever you want. But yeah, I just about never take anything seriously, so this is all for entertainment. Oh, trust me, I know I don't know a whole lot. But if I want to learn something, I'll reach out to somebody. Sometimes I'll ask around. But not taking this seriously is probably the best choice that I've made in a while. That feels wild. It adds more grip. Feels weird. Pretty cool though. I am definitely a graduate of YouTube University. I didn't even look this shit up. Exactly. Just about none of this whole YouTube side of me is serious. All for entertainment purposes. A lot of shit build up in there. Yeah, if you take everything seriously, then you're not going to have a good time in life. I'm a first generation knife collector. I know what I'm doing. Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Consistent pressure in both directions. That's how you get a hand rubbed finish. I'll admit, I might need to look at this under the microscope. I think some of the diamonds in the center section are gone now. How much do these cost to replace before I start doing this? Don't get me wrong, they'll probably send me another set, but out of curiosity. S. Hines, I promise you, I'm not forcing you to stay. You are free to do whatever you want. What should be on a shirt? How much is this going to cost when I'm done? Or let's see, Sharpo. How's it going, you? You're right, there is a lack of know-it-alls. Replacement films. Shit, this set's only $40 for replacement films? Hmm. Are these aluminum oxide or are these diamond? Dude, if these are diamond. Okay, come on, guys. You gotta tell me if they're diamond or not. And you still have the sticker on the back of that one. Oh, you don't? Okay. That's just how they look. For anybody curious what I'm looking at, I'm trying to get the Dremel out. Okay. These are on sale. $18. I'm not disliking what I'm seeing. $18 for all that. Shit. I'm starting to think I went with the right company. Miley, welcome back. How's it going? Oh, yeah, no. I should definitely put that on a shirt. I might just do that. I'm a first generation knife YouTuber. I know what I'm doing. Oh, this is going to take a while. Just for everybody that doesn't know, um, fuck, I guess I don't know either. Never mind. No clue where I was going with that. How's it looking under the microscope? Oh, yep. Those diamonds are definitely gone. Interesting. I think I might stop doing this. I might just leave it where it's at. Because see, S. Hines thinks that this is sandpaper. This is a lot more expensive than sandpaper. I mean, a lot. It's not that bad, but $40 to get 3 more of these is a little bit pricey. But this definitely isn't just sandpaper. It's diamond sandpaper, basically. Okay, so for anybody that's one or that can give me advice, I've got a knife here. If that wasn't obvious, okay. It is a Bradford G Necker, Necker in L Max. there's somebody on the what's it called? On the NAF's Moon Crew Facebook group that wants it. And they called it first, basically. They said, if it needs a new home, tell me. Well, that's why I'm spelling it out every time that I say it. It is Necker. I don't need to get my stream shut down because somebody thought I said something that I didn't. Bradford. But yeah, there's the knife right there. Now, the question is, should I keep it or should I sell it to that dude? The reason I'm asking, it's heavy, right? Too heavy for me to want to carry it. Coming in at, what, 4.7 ounces or something for a neck knife? You're supposed to carry it on this around your neck. And it is just too heavy to sit there and do that all the time. Well, somebody already called it. Oh, maybe I just carry it like that. Just have it sitting there hanging off my wrist. Then when I want to... There we go. Perfect. And then on my other wrist, I have my watch. That's going to look so weird walking around like that. Swing your arm a little too hard and the sheath lets go. Knife goes flying. Expensive way to remember that you're carrying a knife on your wrist. No, they called it a couple days ago. I think on Thursday. Plus, I'm probably going to sell it for like... How much do these things sell for? Brand new, they were 100, but... I was thinking about putting a multi-clip on there, but I don't know if it fits. I want to give it a try first, you know? So I don't wear pants that have belt loops. Oh, they don't sharpen them like this anymore. Interesting. No, again, I'm not sure if I want to sell it or not. I wear jogging pants just about daily. They don't do that massive bevel like they used to. Well, you have a good time in school then. You know, I find it very interesting that that S. Hines guy keeps showing up. Not that I don't want him to, but I'm more curious why. Because every time he joins the stream, it doesn't seem like he enjoys himself. Which is interesting because I'm pretty sure the dude subscribed. But actually, they don't have back pockets. They do have deep front pockets, though. I can fit a water bottle in my pocket. That's the main reason why I wear them, is because they have deep pockets. S. Hines, a guy from earlier. But yeah, I just find it interesting how he joins. Like once every couple weeks, he joins back and then criticizes just about everything that I do and then leaves in a bad mood. I don't understand why you do that. Because I'm always in a pretty decent mood. I don't pick on people. I don't, I'm honestly all around just kind of a eh. There's nothing going on. So I just find it very interesting how he does that. Every time that I talk to him, he seems pissed off. But that's a choice that he makes every time that he joins. So he's suffering by watching my stream. I don't know if he's kidding or not, honestly. I don't know if he's a troll or something. Dude's got one subscriber. I don't know. Don't talk to him. Well, I talk to almost everybody in my streams. I don't have a problem with doing so. It's not a big deal to me. The more the dude talks, the more people join. It's beneficial. Trust me, if there was no benefit to having him talk, I don't know. I'd probably still talk. If he's trying to keep me humble, I don't think he's doing it the right way. But I don't know. Any day now, I should be getting a set of 8,000 grit and 14,000 grit aluminum oxide lapping films. And I'll be bringing this up. Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, I used to be a pissed off little shit all the time, but you grow up and you realize there's no real point in being mad all the time. The downside is I've got a bad case of RBF, so I look like I'm pissed off all the time, but I'm not. Okay, I'll look into it. How much is the clip? Did you look into that by chance? Because I don't want to put too much money into a knife and then try and sell it for less. Not sure. Okay, I'll look into it here in a bit. Recommendation for a sharpening stone and with materials and different grits. Let's see. How much are you wanting to spend? Do you know how to sharpen things yet? Or are you just learning? And no, those are the main two questions. So, sharpening systems for people that can't hold an angle. I want to recommend that you start with something to help you hold an angle. Let's see. I don't want to recommend one of those angle guide things because they don't work very well. Let's do field sharpener. Yeah. The Work Sharp Guided Field Sharpener. This right here. This is great for learning what angles that you need to hold. So this will do it all. You just need to practice because these little yellow things are angle guides. So basically what you do is it'll sit there at a certain angle and you press your knife up against it and then you have to hold that angle as you push along. Now, for those of you who don't care for that and kind of just want an idiot proof, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just saying that they are literally about idiot proof. The Work Sharp Precision Adjust. The downside of these is oh, I don't sell sharpening systems. I'm just telling you guys things that work. The Edge Pro Apex. I've never heard of that. I'll look into it. So this works for just about everything, and it comes with more stone options than the base model. This is the Precision Adjust Elite that comes with 220, 320, 400, 600, 800, and a ceramic plate. Honestly, out of all this, you will need 220, 600, and the ceramic plate, and that's probably it. So, with that being the case, how about the base model? What does the base model come with? 320, 600, and ceramic. Okay, so this right here is probably what I'd suggest for those of you who really don't want to get into sharpening. You just kind of want a sharp knife. This will do it. There's plenty of videos on how to use these. And for 70 bucks, honestly, it'll get you a good edge. For those of you who want to put in a little more work, but it's more portable, is the Work Sharp field guided field sharpener. No, I understand. I've put hours, actually days worth of, maybe weeks worth of hours into learning how to sharpen. So I can understand not wanting to put the time in to get that insane edge that I get. That is perfectly fine. I'm not saying it makes you any less of a knife owner. I'm not saying it makes you any less of a person or anything. I've just practiced to get those beautiful smooth edges. But I do try and push you guys for to get the right stuff. Joke, tell us. No. What's up with that airline food? Why do people make fun of it? Usually it's actually pretty fucking good. Let's see, what was that other sharpening system that we were talking about just a minute ago? And the Work Sharp will work for just about everything. It won't work for things like kitchen knives over 6 inches or something. Okay. Edge Pro Apex. We'll look that up and then I'll tell you what I recommend for every beginner. Okay. That's pricey though. You know what, guys? I'm gonna buy this. Not the Apex Pro thing. I'm gonna buy this. This is a $21 fixed angle sharpener from Walmart. No way. What do I get with the other ones? Shit, a 5,000 grit. I'm interested. What does this come with? Package A. I'm definitely buying one of these. This shit's gonna be hilarious. Just this $21 fixed angle sharpening system. And if it's any good, I'll recommend it. If it's hot shit, then I'm not going to recommend it. This, I don't know, guy. Let's see. It has a 400, okay, a 180, a 400, 800, 15, 200, or 2000, and 3000. And honestly, out of all of those, I'm using, oh, those are pretty solid increments. Interesting. Any reviews, maybe? It'll make for good content, definitely. Fairly cheap, too. 0 ratings, 0 reviews. Dude, I'm gonna fucking ruin one of those stones. They're aluminum oxide, but they claim that they're diamond whetstone oil stones, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. The table I have has a large lip. This isn't gonna work on this table. Now, should I get the one with the 3000 finish? Or the one that has the 5000? With a strop? Because the one with the 5000 and the strop is 28 bucks. The lapping films they're good. It takes practice though. A lot of practice. You have to hold almost a perfect angle to get them to work right. So if you've been freehanding for years, it'd be a pretty good purchase. But it's just like using a strop 100% of the time. I'll add that to my cart. No, I'm going to send myself a link to that. And give it a shot just because. It's 27 bucks. If it's even decent, then I have a decent sharpening system for something that I don't want to sharpen. If it's trash, it's $27 trash. Oh yeah, Eagle Scout sent a video or something. Oh. Okay. I think one of his barrel spacers wasn't put in the right side. But yeah, I definitely do the buy once, cry once when it comes to sharpening. Now, if you want something to practice freehand, so the strop that I use two, I have a two progression system. This one has 5 micron diamond emulsion on it from Lacey. This little bottle, which actually has a decent amount of shit in it, remember to shake it, is $23 after shipping. You need a strop first, but yeah, it's got diamond. Those are all diamonds sitting on the bottom. When you shake it, they all get mixed in everywhere. And you be gentle on it. You don't need to push super hard. Just nice, simple passes with a little bit more than the weight of the knife. So this knife weighs almost 5 ounces. So I think I put like half a pound on it. It's really not that much. Now, what you'll notice when you're doing this, if you haven't stropped already, or if you haven't ever done it before, there's no damage on my strop, right? It is definitely lacy. Oh, this isn't Lacey's. This is a belt that Outdoors 55 recommended, and I can't find the video where he recommends it. It's annoying the hell out of me, by the way. Oh, yeah. To tell if there's a burr on your knife. Do I want to make a burr right now? Ah, that tiny line that showed up. Right there and right there. That's from a burr. And if you see that, you should probably go gentle. Very, very gentle. Or hard, one of the two. If you go hard, the burr comes off fairly quick, but you damage your strop. And then my other strop is my finishing strop with stainless polish on it. I think I got to go to my Facebook listing on Marketplace for knife sharpening. And I say my turnaround time is like at max a week, and I need to drop that down to like 2 or 3 days. Because now that I live stream almost daily, I I don't need to wait a week until the weekend to stream. Yep, I need to head to bed soon too. I think I'm gonna go until we hit 3.5 hours, and then I'm going straight to bed. So we'll see you later, pens and pen blades. And Scott, I'm always happy to help when I can. If you want to learn more about sharpening, more than I can provide, Outdoors 55 on YouTube is who I recommend. He is really good at. He's got a good teaching attitude in his videos. Neve's Knives isn't bad. He's pretty good at sharpening too. My arm is bald again because I got bored. I'll look it up for you. Actually, I can just show you. You can find this stuff on Blade Binge. I've been really happy with the results. You don't have to put the shake well part. But yeah, if you, let me fill this in real quick. If you go here, then you look up diamond emulsion. And then you click on that account. You can find various things. And the one that I bought was this one. And I got the 5 micron because that was the next step after 1000, I think. It is well priced. Where is a piece of paper? Just because how does that look under the microscope? Cross hatching. I don't usually see that on my finishes. It's definitely sharp. Interesting. A Spyderco Tonto? Ooh. You have fun sharpening that. Actually, I'm curious. I don't see a whole lot of Spyderco Tontos, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen one in person before. Holy cat, welcome back. So my next stone purchase is going to be a Shapton, either a Rockstar, a Korimaku, or a Glass 2000. I know they make good stuff. I just haven't tried it out yet. So I can't give you my thoughts on them without trying them out yet. But I have heard good things. I do have an M16. Why do you ask? I think I have 3. Do I like it? Worth the money? Depends. Are you buying it new or used? Because if you're buying it new, I don't think it's worth that much. If you buy it used, though, could be. How much are they going for now? That's the main question. I do think that they're priced high. So, M16. The M16 family. 60, 40. That one's small though. 45. 75. I'll explain what I'm using now to sharpen here in a sec. That sucks. Is this in a good steel at least? Specs. Grivery. The M16, if you can find it for not the prices on the CRKT website, it might be decent. Other than that, the CRKT website, it's pretty expensive. So this right here is a diamond lapping film. Basically, it's tape with diamonds in it. on a piece of glass so it's super flat. The thing is, you can get them on other websites for cheaper, but I don't know what shipping to Hungary is like. So if you can get it to for $80, does it tell you okay, D2? That's not bad. Honestly, $80 isn't terrible. So if you want to find those diamond lapping films I was showing you, again, I don't recommend them for beginners, but if you can hold an angle well, then they'll treat you well. I've been pretty happy with them so far, and I just wore one out after using it wrong for probably 45 minutes. So that set is 70. Let me go grab mine. I'm going to finish this and then I'll go grab mine. And then I'm going to bed right after. The action's okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. It didn't open all the way. This one's used. This is an OK 03KS. Overall, it's not a terrible knife, right? And the one that I got holds a decent edge. It doesn't open without the flicking on mine. Oh, yep, there we go. Got it. Now, the thumb studs don't work. They're just to stop the blade, but they don't help you with opening at all. Unless you want to open it like that, where you grab from both sides with like this. In that case, it'll open. But other than that, flipper tab. It's not terrible. It's not a deep carry clip, but it's not the worst clip that I've dealt with. Pretty sure, yeah, you get 4 position on this one. But it just slides right onto the pocket, no problem. Well, what kind of spider co were you thinking of? Oh, that is so much cleaner than it was earlier. Tenacious, that's not a bad knife. Swap sides. Crispy. Great finish for crew wear. Yeah, the Tenacious isn't a bad knife. At the moment, I'm really enjoying this thing, but I haven't been able to carry it yet. Tenacious. Comfortable, decent size. Yeah, Para 3 is my favorite Spyderco. Anyway, guys, here in 3.5 minutes, I'm ending the stream. I'm not going any further than that. If you have any other questions, please ask them now. I'd like to answer them before I go to bed. Yeah, the Tenacious, everything about the Tenacious is pretty decent. It's honestly just a solid all-around knife. I wouldn't buy one with serrations. That one I got as part of a deal. Appreciate the sub. Ugh. I'd like to think so, but you never know. Oh, what a long night. I meant to go to bed about an hour ago. Well, 45 minutes ago. Yep, it is a blue Kershaw Shuffle 2 with a polished edge. It's morning. It is almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I do not have a 940. Honestly, my only Benchmades are sharpening takes practice. A lot of practice. Where was I going with that? The 940. Yeah, the only Benchmades I own are the Mini Adamas and my Griptilian. If it was going to hurt my work life in any way, I wouldn't be doing these streams. I'll put it that way. Anyway, guys, final questions. Then we're going to end the stream. Is there anything else that you guys want answered? If not, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. So, are the loops on what strong enough? I go live just about every day. I try to anyway. Sometimes I'm not feeling up for it. But chances are I will be live on Wednesday, yes. So since I don't know what loops you're talking about, Gabriel, and I did ask which ones, but you didn't respond, I think I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night, day, morning, whatever it is. And yeah, we will see you in the next one, which will be later today. So yeah, we'll see you guys later. No problem, Scott. You have a good one. And we'll see you later, Holy Cat.